And we are now live. Welcome to another episode of DC by Night. We start off with the Guardians who were over on Fortis. They have just returned through the portal. Then they kind of notice something strange.
What am I seeing? What the hell am I seeing?
You're missing someone. Or Hero was there one and gone next.
Robert kind of looks around and looks at Blaine and says, "Where the fuck is Rahira?"
Off in La La Land again.
Oh, jeez. He's probably off doing something like he normally does. Probably be gone for a day or two.
Well, the weird thing was he was standing right next to you a minute ago.
Wait a minute, he pulled he pulled what's her name?
Giovanna.
Giovanna. Oh.
Duh.
Yeah. So it's now just us and our little guys here.
Oh no, they're not little anymore, remember?
Oh, yeah.
They grew.
But they are in
Actually,
there. You actually see them. Here's the strange thing: as you turn and look, you see Blaine. Then you see two other people standing with you.
Who the fuck are they?
Blaine, as you look at them, you notice one has silver eyes and one has green eyes. They just smile.
It's Silverfire!
You know.
oh,
Yes, one was male, one was female, by the way.
wow.
Yes, we
Never
can now
knew,
take human form. And you act. For once, Robert, you actually heard Silverfire speak.
You said you had to take human form, huh? You couldn't take your guys' regular form that on Earth?
We could have. We chose not to.
I like it better this way.
Easier to
It's
get
a
in
lot
places
easier to
when you
fight
have
with.
another. Yeah, it's easier to get in places when you have another human. It's harder to get in places when you have a dog.
Well, at least the Vox would have accepted him.
And
All
I
right,
look over
well-
and I'm looking for Jade, actually.
What do you guys do? Storyteller's not running this. He's just behind the scenes watching.
I am. What the hell was that?
I bumped the wall.
What?
I can see the dent in the wall.
Hmm?
Alright, well, Blaine is going to walk over the cars.
Okay. Blaine, as you get there, the hotel looks deserted, and the parking lot looks like it's been overgrown.
I actually walk along with Blaine and see the same thing, I guess. Wondering
Yep.
where the hell is everybody?
Okay, well,
I actually say that. Where the hell is everybody? This is usually packed here.
You see a microchip appear in thin air and then take form. You see a 16-year-old sitting there. Ah, damn. I should have bet.
Is that? Oh, it's you again. Gotcha. I totally forgot about you.
Ouch. Oh well. Guess being gone about
Well,
800 years will do that to you, huh?
yeah, pretty much. Even though
Wait a
the
minute.
time,
Okay. ST to players? He just
yes,
said 800 years. You were told that you would not miss a single day on Earth.
right. I actually looked at Blaine. I looked at Blaine and said he said 800 years. I wonder if the Vox is still around.
Yep.
hey, we wouldn't know that as players.
No, the one thing Rahira did tell you while you guys were on Ford as well, he told Robert, was the fact that a single day would not be missed over on Earth.
So how are we 800 years in the future?
That's a question you're going to have to figure out. AKA ST is not giving it to you. So, welcome back.
Thank you. I think
Y'all missed a lot.
800 years. 800 years is a long time.
Yeah, let's get you out of this area as soon as possible. Snaps his fingers. You appear in front of a building.
I look up to see if there's any distinctive marks that I would remember.
Who knew? It looks nothing like you've seen before. And you hear all around you the sounds of farm animals. You see people off in the distance farming crops. You see all kinds of people. Let's see. Oh, what the hell? You would actually just see it. You see various races wandering around. Not just humans.
Okay.
Out of character, are we talking about like different races like Futurama or?
Like elves, dwarves, minotaurs. You almost kind of think you're back in the camp at Rock Fortis, but
Wow.
you definitely know you're not. You definitely know you're not.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Well,
Again,
want to go exploring.
yeah,
Hmm?
that's a good idea. I'm just wondering if the fox is still again, like I said before. I wonder if the fox is actually still around.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's what you hear the kid tell you. You guys never got his name.
Actually, that's a good thought. I didn't think of that one.
Hey, hey, Robert. The kid looks at you.
Yes. Yes.
I'm surprised you don't recognize this building. Of course, then again, it has been 100 years. You're looking at your house. No, you're looking at the fortress.
Yeah.
A very big
Fortress.
building.
Okay.
No, that's your house. Trust me.
No, I trust you. It's just kind of weird seeing a big fortress like that I'm not used to seeing like a small little house. It turned into a huge
Kind of had to grow with
fortress.
as you can look around. You can see the population has increased around here a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So, trying to think here.
Blaine wants to
So is this
explore.
like a?
Okay. Do you actually walk in?
I'm gonna go around the building first.
That'd take a while. It's a very big building. You see Blaine
Just-
walk off.
That's fine.
Silver Fire follows.
And is the guy,
He's still standing
is
there.
Jade still with me?
Yep.
Is Jade still with me? Is Jade in the dog form, or is Jade? Okay, Jade actually
Still
decided to go
in
into
human
dog form still.
No, she's in human
Oh, wow.
form.
Oh, in human form. Okay. Well, I'm wondering what the inside of the house looks like if it's been revamped into a fortress. So I go into I open up. I go up to the front door and try to open up the door.
It opens.
And okay. And I walk in.
Holy crap. The front room you're standing in is as big as the house you guys originally had.
Holy shit. Wow.
Alright, hold on for a second. Meanwhile, Blaine, while you walk all the way around the damn thing, it's huge. There are various copses of trees. On the right hand, when you're facing the house, on the left hand side is where all the animals are. On your right hand side is where all the crops are. Which way do you go?
To the right.
Okay. As you walk around, you see
Don't look for-
crops of all. You see crops of all kinds. It looks like quite a long ways of crops, almost as if they grow their own food. You see people all over the place, various races, like I said.
It looks
Working.
like somebody went through the apocalypse.
No, it really doesn't look like that. It just looks like they just started a farm around the side of their huge ass fucking fortress.
Alright, well, I'm gonna continue around the building.
As you get to the back, you see the training grounds.
Awesome.
Just on a quick look, you see several thousand people there.
Wow. That's a lot of fucking people.
Now you know why all the crops.
I'm going to walk towards the training area.
Okay. It almost brings you back because the person who's doing the training is a tan skin with golden runes, long golden haired guy. You actually recognize him. You know him as Robert the Kitty.
I'm gonna walk up to Robert and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Fine, where the hell you been?
Long story, man.
Well, your other brothers and sisters are awake. Well, most of them.
Well, is there any way I can get in on some of this action of training?
Hop on in.
Alrighty.
Robert, as you walk into the house, like I said, that first room you walk into is the size of your own house. You see people walking around, just see a couple people cleaning. This place is fucking huge. I'll tell you right now, if you walk the whole fucking thing, it will take hours upon hours to do.
Wow. I actually walk up to one of the people cleaning, and I ask, I'm wondering, number one, I know this is our house. Number two, are you actually working for Rahira, or are you working for... Who are you working for?
We're working for the free peoples of the Republic of the World.
Okay, so is this considered a safe house? I haven't been here in a long time, that's why I'm asking.
This is considered one of the 3 remaining free territories on the known planet.
Okay. Free territory. Meaning that any other place is not a free territory?
It's under the control of Lucian Agrippa, a 4th generation Malkavian who has taken domain of the world.
Ooh. Rahira will not be happy to hear that one. I actually think that out loud. Alrighty.
Yeah, well, a lot of people aren't happy to think of that, considering he's a fucking psycho maniac. Even for a Malkavian.
Wow. Not good at all. Well, have fun, I guess, what you're doing. I'm going to walk around and look around a little bit more just to see what's going on.
Okay. He goes back to cleaning.
Kind of puzzled why everything turned more like, instead of a what do you call it, a free-for-all, if you will, came into becoming like almost like Adolf Hitler time. Is that the way I should be thinking about it?
Robert, it dawns on you. The last name of the ruler of the nation is one of your coterie members also. Her last name is the same.
Trying to think. Who would that be?
ST gave you a very big hint when he said a 4th generation Malkavian.
Oh, it's not Monica Black, is it?
Hold on, what was the clue?
I said the last name of the ruler is a member of the it is also the last name of a coterie member's name. And B, I said a 4th generation Malkavian. Robert should know that one very particularly well because he got into a fight with one in the box.
Oh, Giovanna.
Bingo. Not Giovanna, Giovanna's sire.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that dawns on you like, oh shit, Lucian Agrippa? Oh fuck, that's the 4th generation crazy ass Malkavian. I almost died in the box because if it wasn't for Raznok saving your ass, you would be dead.
Yeah, because of my loud mouth. Damn.
Which, by the way, got bred the fuck out of you in Forgus. They don't play around. You mouthed off to them, you got your ass whooped every time. They healed you, but you still got your ass whooped.
And knowing how Robert is, outside of character, knowing how Robert is, he mouths off to everybody, regardless of who they are, except for the king.
Not anymore. But yeah, that's just what dawned
Oh
on me.
no. Holy shit. Wow.
You
This
see
is
the kid
definitely not
walk in.
good.
By the way, Robert, since I know your name and I know your buddy's name, I probably should introduce you to myself. I'm Daniel. If you haven't figured out, I'm the technology guardian. You'll meet so many
Nice
others
to meet
later.
you, Daniel. Okay.
Actually, Blaine
Is
should
there
be
any...
here. Blaine appears right in front of you.
Bastard.
Sorry about that. You both are going to need to know. You both are going to need to know, and how ironic this is, who we have in the basement.
Who's in the basement?
Don't tell me Vital.
No, he died. If I recall correctly, you guys killed him.
Yeah,
Well,
we may have
specifically,
killed him, but
Rahira
he...
killed him. No, he's dead. That was the real Vital.
Okay.
Trust me, I had a few powerful sources to make sure of that.
Okay, so...
Since you guys want to see who's in the basement, let's go say hi. He claps his hands, and you guys appear in a room with 2 coffins.
Oh, lovely.
First one, don't
Okay.
touch. Please don't. We're not ready for that. Second one you can open. You
Okay.
should recognize the face inside of it.
Robert is curious, so he goes over and opens it slowly.
Which one, the first or second one?
The one that you told me I could open.
The one you open, you do recognize the face. That's Cash.
Ooh.
Awesome. What's he doing in a coffin?
He's still in torpor. We didn't feel the need to wake him up yet. And Giovanna was very specific about not waking him up until we absolutely have to. That's the first time he's mentioned that Giovanna's around.
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't seen Giovanna in a while.
She's busy right now.
Obviously. If you don't mind me asking, what is Giovanna's role in all this?
Aiding, assisting, fucking up Lucian's plans as much as possible.
Nice.
Nice plan.
Sounds like Giovanna. Okay, and then I actually point to the one. Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I actually point to the one that he tells me not to touch, and look and say, Daniel, who is in that one?
If I said he was the father of all vampires, would you have an idea of who it is?
Kane.
Bingo.
Yeah, I'm not touching that coffin with a 10-foot pole.
Now, how did you get Kane in there?
Well, one, he was already in torpor when we got him. Two, we had to relocate him because Lucian was looking for him.
And obviously Lucian is...
If Lucian found him and drained him, he would be the most powerful vampire to ever walk the earth.
I don't know a fucking thing.
Hence why he's here.
Oh, that's best.
We do, however, have a special setup so that if someone tries to disturb King, Cash wakes up first. And I feel sorry for the asshole that does that one.
I definitely don't want to piss off Cash. I know Cash can kick my...
Yeah.
No, especially when he finds out what all is going on. That's why we haven't woken him, because we don't want him going on a fucking killing spree.
Yeah. Although Cash is probably going to wonder where the hell we've been.
Yeah, that's a question a lot of people have been asking.
How long has it been since Cash has been up?
He went to sleep with before you guys left, so that long,
Oh,
800
wow.
plus
Wow.
years. Well, he didn't tell anybody when to wake him up.
Oh, I'm
I think
definitely
his
not going to
last,
wake him up.
I think his last words to anybody was, "I'll wake up when I want to."
Don't blame him.
When it comes to
So,
vampires,
since Cash... Sorry.
go ahead.
So, since Cash has been asleep for 800 years, who's been riding the fox?
Some dude named, fuck, what was his name? Something creaky. Rasnuts.
Lovely.
Actually, he's improved it quite a bit. I'm impressed.
Hmm.
Of course, you would once the World of Darkness has been outed to the entire general public.
Huh? Something that we fought so hard to keep away from the general public is now known to the general public?
You can thank the king of the planet for that one. Sorry, self-proclaimed king of the planet.
So let me guess, there's no such thing as the president anymore.
Kudu. There's no such thing as the United States anymore. There are no countries anymore.
Hmm.
Oh, and I probably should tell you because you'll find out eventually soon enough. Remember how much of the planet was water?
Yes. There's
Add
not
more
very much
to
water
it.
left. Oh,
No,
add
there's
more
a
to
lot
it.
more water. There's a lot less land left.
Oh,
Hmm.
great.
Great.
Like I said, you guys missed a shit ton.
Sounds like it.
Well, I know it's 800 years, and I'm not going to be able to learn 800 years in 4 or 5 hours.
Sure you can. You want to find out how? He just smiles.
I would like to find out how.
You see a chair appear behind you. Sit down. This is going to suck.
Okay. Robert sits down.
Waxel? Waxel. Whack! Smacks you in the face.
Oh, shit. What the fuck did
I
you
love
did
doing
he
that.
actually just try to knock me out?
He just slapped you in your face. Yes. At the same time,
What
since
the
Blaine,
fuck?
you would be watching just because you're curious what happened. The same time, you see a power surge, well, a glow about his hand, and as soon as he hit Robert in the face, it went around his head real quick and then stopped.
Oh, wow.
FYI, that's going to take a while to process. Probably your best bet is to have Jade do it for you. But you don't think I don't know? Oh, fucking Guardian.
Who's Jay?
A sibling. I didn't hit you that hard. You're fucking dragon, dumbass. I'm a Guardian. Can't hide shit from me. It don't matter. Dragons are known about here anyways. She could actually walk around in her normal form. They're just few and far between because Lucian hunts them all down. He wants that power. He thinks apparently sacrificing enough dragons will grant him true immortality of all kinds. Blah, blah. He's a fucking psyched out, fucking crazy bastard. So, Blaine, you want it too?
Might as well.
You see him wave his hand, another chair appears. I love doing this. Wax on, wax off. Whack! Now, before you ask, yes, I could have done it the nicer way, but I figure 800 years, y'all deserve at least a slap in the face.
What's the nicer way?
Yeah.
Kicking us in the balls?
No, that would have been a really cruel way. No, I could have just tapped your forehead and given you the knowledge, but what fun would that be?
I'm sorry, I couldn't believe it. That's horrible.
I'll give you
Sorry,
guys a few
that was
minutes to try. I'll give you guys a few minutes to try and process that. Call me when you guys are ready, and we'll take a tour of this one of the strongest free territories around. He disappears. What do you guys do?
So I think I should sit down, or else I'll probably end up. When I get up, I'll probably end up falling on the floor. Wow. That's taking 800 years and a shitload of water. Just wondering what states are gone.
All of them. There are no states anymore. As you're thinking about it, that's what comes to you.
So I'm wondering at that point, I'm wondering how much land is left, since there's no such thing as states anymore.
I'll leave it for best records. Basically, the East Coast and West Coast don't exist. Aren't where they were. Those whole states lining that coast are now underwater.
That was actually kind of from
South
today's
America.
perspective.
South America shrinks. It's now not as big. Africa shrinks. It took the biggest hit because it was mostly plains. Now it's mostly water. Europe. Much of Europe is changed. Well, the landscape has changed. Ironically, as you think about it and form a more better picture of the planet, if you've ever seen the old school maps of what people believe the planet used to look like when it was all one continent, that's what you see now.
Wow. Holy moly.
Yeah, now you can go to Russia anytime you want because you don't need a plane.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly.
Not
All
only
the
that,
land
but
masses.
being a Guardian, you can just think of Russia and I can get there.
Well, that's it. Well, I mean, you would think of Russia and you'd get to what was Russia.
Which you'll probably be underneath water.
No. Didn't get that bad. As you think about it some more, the map that you have in your head actually starts getting divided up.
Hmm.
You see, it
Wow.
looks like territories, and basically the three free spots that are labeled free spots in your little mind consist of, let's see, looks left to DC. Let's see. Now I look at the fucking map. Google it, baby.
So basically, it's just all the outer stuff is gone, and or the east and west coast is gone, and it's just the middle, basically.
Of sorts. I mean, there are still some R parts that are around. I mean, it's not completely gone, but a majority of the coastlines are gone because they've come further inland. Picks up.
Wow. So I'm actually flabbergasted by all the stuff that has changed. And I look at Blaine and say that. How do you feel about it?
I'm completely out there with it. Like, my brain is, like, trying to shut down.
Yeah. Seems like my brain just
Uh,
wants to shut down, just reboot.
one of the free territories is the surrounding area around DC, and I mean, obviously much larger than that, but it's actually quite a large chunk of what is left of the United States and part of Canada. The other one is where, well, Australia is now landlocked with the rest of them. But the second one, the second largest, is mostly Australia. Well, what's left of Australia, New Zealand, and Australia and New Zealand are is the other large one. Now, the third one is in the middle of what would have been Russia.
Hmm.
Everything else is marked Lucian's territory.
Wow.
So my thought is if we go into Lucian's territory, do we get arrested for possible treason?
What would come to you is that anyone known to be a rebel against a Lucian is immediately put to death. Publicly executed on all channels.
Out of character, can Lucian actually do that to the Guardians?
No, it doesn't mean it won't try.
Hmm. A lot of torture, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably cut off limbs and shit like that. That's the way Lucian is. If I remember right, that's the way Lucian is, kind of. If I'm correct, is that right?
You haven't really, other than fighting them once, you haven't really dealt with Lucian, so you don't really know. But in your mind, yes. You guys see Monica? Hi guys, welcome back.
Thank you.
The
Yep.
hell are you?
It's been, it's like Blaine said to Daniel that was just here a few minutes ago. It's a long story. I was
Well, welcome
told.
back. Giovanna's been busy.
Mm, yeah, I heard, and I've also heard that Lucian took over the majority of the world.
It took him a while, but yeah, he eventually did.
And I know them. I heard the Masquerade's no longer around.
Nope. We're out to the general public. Not that it matters, because most of the general public is either terrified of us or wants us dead, which we knew would happen. They, however, don't have the power to do anything, because if they even speak out about the world of darkness, this is the one good thing that Lucian actually did do, is he put the fear of death into them.
Hmm.
He's constantly executing hunters.
Wow.
You can't turn on the TV without seeing another execution. It's kind of redundant
Fun.
after a while. Oh, yeah,
Mm.
really matter.
Well,
I have a huge
actually,
price on my head. Let's see. Actually, you guys have a price on your head.
how can we
Giovanna
have a
hasn't
price
noticed
on our
one.
head? How can we have a
Doesn't
price
matter.
on our head when we haven't been here for, according to what Daniel said, for 800 years or more?
800 years and some weeks, yeah. And you have a price on your head because the last Lucian knew you guys were
Mm.
rebels in his eyes.
Mm.
Oh, here's the fun fact. He was good friends with Vital.
Oh boy. So let me guess, Rahira has a price on his head too.
Oh, yeah. Him more than anyone.
Mm. And just wondering, does the good old what's his name? Little short shit that was giving us trouble 800 years ago. Does he still exist?
No one's heard from him. When he disappeared that one time before all this, no one's heard from him since. So we don't know what's going on. We don't know if he's working with Lucian, if he's just staying the fuck out of the way. We have no idea.
Well, yeah, I know it's been 800 years, but I learned a shitload of tricks, and there's something that that I can do that other people can't.
Yeah, we
Out of
know
character,
you're-
are we actually allowed to show our powers?
No one says you can't, but you gotta remember, you are told if you abuse your powers, you can not lose them, but you will get them suppressed for a while. It's not to show off, it's to use for defensive and offensive purposes.
Okay. Then I'll leave that one be. I will leave that
Monica
one
already
be.
knows you guys are Monica already knows you guys are Guardians.
Oh.
Yeah, Daniel told me a couple hundred years ago.
Did he? What else did he tell you, if you don't mind me asking?
You guys went through the portal to investigate, and then they didn't hear from you. Portal shut down about, let's see, I think it was officially actually the same day you guys left.
Then how did we get back here if the portal shut the same day that we left?
Just give me 4. I don't know. I'm not all knowing. I just know that's what happened.
It's kind of weird. Did you say the portal closed when we left?
That's
we
a
got
question
back
for
here
the gods to
and-
answer.
Well, I know that's saying that. I know that, but what I'm saying is I don't understand. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That's something that you can't answer, obviously. And actually, that reminds me of the God that I have to answer to,
Savior.
which is.
God of
I can't remember
Guardians.
what it is.
Phoenix.
I'm sorry?
God of the Guardians, God of Justice, God of Phoenix, God of Valor. He's got quite a few titles. Xavier is his name. That's who you're thinking. He's the god of the Guardians. He's the god of the Guardians. The ultimate goddess that you have to actually answer to, who runs the planet, is Flora.
Right. And that's going to be kind of wicked to do, but if I remember right, I remember what Flora looks like.
All right. Well, I just came to check on things, see if Cash and Kane are okay. And they're okay. See ya. She walks out.
See ya.
Wow.
Wow. That's strange.
I think we've lost our minds.
Yep. I feel like I've lost my mind, and I've been asking so many questions. I'm sorry I left you up, Lane.
Hey! At this point, I'm so confused, it'll be a miracle if I ever get my head back down.
Oh.
And I feel like the world has went topsy-turvy.
So what did you see when you were outside? Huh?
You can keep talking. Kristoff enters the room. Doesn't say nothing. Just looks at you guys.
I actually looked at Blaine and asked Blaine, "What did you see when you were walking around outside?"
Let's see. There's crops as far as the eye can see. There's a mock battlefield out back where everybody's training, and I was helping them, and then next thing you know, I'm here.
That's Daniel. He does that a lot.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. And Giovanna was starting to think that you guys weren't going to show up.
Really?
Daniel had to keep reminding her that his years aren't accurate, but he's pretty close.
Well, we are back. And thank you for welcoming us back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, from what I gathered, there was a lot of shit that happened in the long time that we were gone. Let's put it this way: we did more than investigating when we were there.
I know. You trained for 40 years. We're told that you guys would not miss a day on Earth, and hey, big surprise, you did.
Yep. 40 years.
I tell you. I'm the new Earth Guardian.
Nice to know.
Nice.
Yeah, Giovanna wasn't too happy about it.
Well, obviously she wasn't.
Especially after I woke her up after the 400-year nap she took. You thought you were fucked up. Imagine her being here for 400 years, taking a nap. Being here, taking a nap, and then waking up 400 years later to find shit all kinds of fucked up.
So she's out trying to make things right again, basically.
Right now we are just gathering troops. Unfortunately, even with everything that happened, Lucian still has the largest army around. We are currently working on getting a bigger army, or at least getting them as trained as we possibly can. And with all the new technology and shit, makes things a little harder because he can watch us with just opening an eye. So we as Guardians, and I meant me and the rest, you guys were here, decided to do a little fixing of that issue. Now every time he tries to spy on us, he gets a blank wall with a message, "Fuck you, Lucian, we're coming for you."
No.
Nice.
We're dicks. What can you say? Anytime you try and take over the world and not expect somebody to come up and fucking ruin your day, well, you're that stupid, you deserve it.
I agree with you 100%.
Well, we're currently formulating various plans to try and get back some of the Methuselahs and antediluvians that Lucian currently has that he's trying to wake up. Basically, this room and the other rooms in this basement area is going to be like the coffin hangout for all the old guys. Because we damn sure don't want Lucian to have the others, because if he just finally manages to wake any of them up, all hell's going to break loose.
And we need to protect to make sure that these guys don't get woken up.
Yep. So
that's probably the reason why we can't.
Yeah, maybe we're trying to get them back from Lucian, but it's not easy even with our powers. We are limited in what we can do. Because unfortunately, technology has taken leaps and bounds several thousand years into the future. So, we're out fucking colonizing planets at this point.
Yeah, that's what they were doing in Fortis.
Yeah, well, now we're doing it here. NASA got a huge funding increase, and we're able to begin their research. And then when we were made aware of the other races that were hiding amongst us, and all that shit happened, we learned that we could actually benefit from them because a lot of them had pretty advanced technology. And they started upgrading us. Since then, we have been, I'd say, past 300 years, well, under Lucian's strict control, we've been colonizing planets. Good news is there are two groups that are working with us, one which the shifters are still freaking out about. Pentex and a group called Dragon Kings Incorporated. Along with, and then the third one, of course, which is the 10 Elements. They've been assisting in getting us various space-worthy vehicles. But if you're not part of under Lucian's control, you get charged a heavy fine to be put on a spacecraft, I should say.
So basically, we wash our ass.
Used to, not with the Dragon Kings and Pentex working with us. Thankfully, they're on our side for things. They have created their own space fleet, unbeknownst to Lucian's dumbass, and they are currently aiding us in getting our people colonized as well, so we can start the rebellion on other planets as well. Basically, we go to every planet that he's been to and do our thing. We upgrade their shipping lanes, you know, so on and so forth. We do whatever we can just to basically really make Lucian hate ever being king. He hates us with that.
Mm. That little bastard wants to rule everything, and we're not allowing him to.
I think he would have learned when the whole gods came down and fucking started screwing fucking shit up on him. I think he would have learned his lesson. But, ooh, stubborn asshole didn't want to fucking listen. Flora warned him. I was there. I watched. Flora said, "You keep your shit up. I'm sending stuff to take care of you." You didn't think so. And now we're one giant hot net. Thank you, Lucian, you huge dirtbag. It was easier when we were further apart, so we could keep things hidden. Now we're practically right up his ass. Almost literally, he's only north of us.
Jeez.
Yeah, huge vengeance squirrel. Except we're the ones making him do the bending and squealing, so. Which I find hilarious.
And he's not very happy with us.
Ooh, no, not at all. But he really can't do anything because if he doesn't outright attack, he knows the general public will not go for it. So he's kind of in those catch-22s. As much as he wants to take us out of the picture, he really can't, because if he tries to enforce his will too much and try and manipulate too much, he knows the people will rise up against him, and we don't have to do shit.
Yeah. The only thing we have to protect.
You really miss the war between the mortals and the world of darkness. That was not fun and very bloody.
Let me guess, there's not very many vampires left.
There's not very many of anything left. Well, there wasn't. We've now begun populating, but it was very nasty, very bad, and very bad for all sides.
Wow. It's not good.
Nope. So that's been what's been going on. Giovanna is busy, still trying to talk her into becoming a guardian. It takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Daniel apparently has pull with Flora, which is awesome because Flora got Xavier to rethink his philosophy and give Giovanna another chance if she wants it.
Wow. And he had said that he wouldn't give Giovanna another chance.
That's what I said. Daniel has some serious pull with Flora. Of course, when you're born as gifted as he is, I think personally, I think probably. No, what am I worried about? He always fucking hears, anyways. I personally think that Daniel is like one of Flora's, children. She just doesn't want to admit it. Would explain why he has so much pull. That's just me.
Yeah. Oh. I honestly think we should check out the rest of the grounds and see what's going on. Since we're learning all this stuff.
I'll have fun. I'm going to go check on the walls to make sure everything's okay over there. Enjoy.
Okay.
You see him just drop into the ground.
Nice. Well, you want to come with Blaine, or are you gonna stay here?
I'm tagging behind you.
Huh?
He's following you.
Oh, okay. Oh. Actually,
It takes you a
can I
while
actually
just to find the
summon Daniel?
stickers to go up to. Yeah, you can. He's a guardian. You have a direct
And
link
I
with all of them.
Oh, that's right. Since Daniel was willing to offer us a little bit of a tour, I actually asked Daniel to come down and give us a tour of the place.
You haven't learned how to teleport yet? Jesus, you think being all the time on fucking 4 days you learn? He appears right in front of you.
I know how to teleport.
Now, why do you keep calling me down? Why don't you just fly me and teleport to where I am? Why do I gotta come back
Hey,
down
Bill.
here to you? You know, I got a
You
whole
gotta
world of
fight
technology I gotta keep an eye on. Not to mention the galaxy. I mean, come on, we got fucking people on Saturn. We got fucking people sitting on Pluto right now. I mean, even though it's not technically a planet. Get me started on that one.
That's what I just was just thinking. Pluto's not technically a planet. All right. Actually, it would be nice to be shown around a little bit more. Figure out what's going
Do
on.
I look like your fucking tour guide? Does it say tour guide on my head or on my shirt? Oh, nowhere on my shirt. On the back? Nope, there you go. Alright, come on. You walk you through the various... It's like a fucking maze in this basement. He points out, that's Giovanna's room. Goes upstairs. She's not there. You can tell because Demon's usually right up front. Plus, I know she's on assignment. Let's see. Well, you've seen part of the first floor. Here's our extensive living room. All the cool new age toys and gadgets. You know, the giant fucking wall that's a TV. The really cool. We call it the GameCube, but people get upset because it's not a GameCube. But our gaming platform, which is a square. He points to a small square on the floor. That's our gaming platform. Awesome as shit. And I'll get a chance to try it out. 3D effects. Fucking kick-ass.
Out of character, or to explain, it would be something like. Would it be something like in? Okay, I'm gonna totally show my geek, but in Star Trek: The Next Generation, where they actually have like rooms where you can explore like Earth and stuff like that and still be on the ship. Is that something similar to that?
Sort of. Except this isn't a room, it's just a small box. But yes, it does project it as a 3D image, and yes, you almost feel immersed. So yes, I guess technically, if you had to think of it as the hologram deck, yes. Let's see. And you know, for those old school gamers who don't like the whole 3D effects, we have the TV wall, which we call it, which you can play it on, and so your characters are like fucking lifelike.
No.
Good news is you never miss out because you can define your character to a T. It's awesome. Oh, let's see. You see him moving a little fast. Kitchen. We have two strange guys who keep coming by every so often getting a ham and cheese sandwich. We don't ask. We just let them get it.
Robert laughs a little bit. That's kind of funny.
Ironically, a couple of days ago, we were actually out of that, and then the next day we came in, and the fucking refrigerator stocked with ham, cheese, bread, and mayonnaise.
Oh.
Apparently apparently if they eat it all, they restock, so you can't really argue. The upstairs is where a lot of the bedrooms are. We got 5 fucking floors here, so pick a room. Oh yeah, he walks over to a wall, touches something. Yes, Daniel, how can I help you? The entire house is, for out of character knowledge, picture Tony Stark's house.
Oh, nice.
From Iron Man, where it's all
Nice.
Everything's controlled by computer. Yeah, this is pretty much, except the entire building is this way. Yes. What are we calling you now? Joe, that's right. Joe, can you bring out a layout, schematics of the building, please? Because I don't feel like walking that far. No, he brings a small 3D image, like right in front of you. You see it's a 3D image of the building. Even in the holographic image and smaller, it's still huge. You see 3 little figures representing you 3. Okay, here's where we are. Just outside the kitchen, obviously. This whole floor, let me take this. He wipes away the top 2 floors, brings up the second floor. Let's see. Second floor is kind of divided. It's mix and match, basically. It was really whoever gets here first gets the room. We did save rooms for all the Guardians. All the Guardians have their own special room, unique for us, designed our way, and if we want to change it, we can. So, if you guys don't like the way it is, fucking bitch and fix it yourself. I fucking built the goddamn thing. Not perfect. Alright, that's second floor. He goes and brings third floor. Let's see, as you can see, he's kind of like holding it up. It's just an image that he's holding up. As you can see, more rooms, obviously various bathrooms, showers, so on and so forth. There's floor 3, 4. Hey, look, more of the same. Basically, the top floors are all rooms. The very top floor, the 6th floor, is purely for defensive purposes only. And, in an odd case of zombie attack or whatever. It's set up to, you have a clear view of the entire area on the 6th floor. We do have parts throughout the level that are loaded with machine guns, RPGs, all the new age cool toys we got. Basically, it's our fucking, shoot down, blow everything up room. That's that entire floor. Aside from the thousands of people we have that all have relative military training, at least know how to fight. This is a fortress in every sense of the word. Let's see. He taps it. You see it zoom out. This, as you see, this giant odd shape. We haven't even classified the shape yet. Is the free territory. As you see, it's rather fucking large. Right here, he points to like a small spot, like right about here. Now, mind you, if you take the square and imagine it as being the area, so right about. Right about here is where DC was. We are right about here. It's all our territory. We firmly guard it and patrol it at all times. We have several shifts set up to make sure that our areas stay secure. With the various technology upgrades, thanks to Daniel, we can see them long before they ever get a chance to get close to us. So we usually are prepared by the time they get here. It's good and it's bad because sometimes it gives us false alarms, so we have a bunch of people standing there getting ready to shoot like fucking merchants. Kind of sucks, but they get over it after a while. Once they stop pissing and shitting themselves, because big guns pointed at you tend to scare crap out of you. All right, And, well, that's the basic layout of the place. I mean, over here you see, obviously if you were to walk out the door and turn left, you see all your crops. Walk out the door and turn right, you see all the animals. We keep them close to the building so that way they're protected a little more. We didn't want them too far off. We do try and keep the animals at enough of a safe distance so, when the wind kicks up just right, we don't have to go. I don't know if you've ever smelled a mixture on a farm, but whew, that'd make you lose your lunch pretty fucking quickly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Since we became guardians, we can actually smell now.
Yeah. There are some rooms on this level that are reserved. We do have one, lack of a better term, chapel room, which is dedicated to all the deities of Earth. And then we have individual rooms for those who like a more private one-on-one with their deity. Other than that, that's pretty much. I mean, we got a living room. We got, we do have a garage because I made it. We have a very large fucking garage. Holds over, 1,000 cars or so. I don't know. I lost track. I keep making it bigger, so I never pay attention. Most of it is underground. It's several floors underground, so we can hold quite a bit. That's where most of our vehicles park because we want them safe. Because Lucian occasionally will try and do an airstrike. To answer any questions ahead of time, yes, we have anti-aircraft stuff set up, but occasionally they do get run through. So to protect any major things, we have other ways around that. Unfortunately, Lucian first found one of the gem cities, which I'm sure you guys heard about on Fortis. One of the gem cities before anybody else did, so unfortunately he managed to locate the others. We are currently in the process of trying to get one of those gem cities under our control. If we do, we will have some serious firepower at our hands. Because the one we want is the exact one that Lucian is currently working on getting. Apparently, the guys who created the gem cities were not too picky about who gets it. Boy, they really should have thought that one out. Once you learn their history, you're like, why didn't you see this one coming? So, other than that, that's about it. That's the state of the affairs right now. Basically, it's just how much of a thorn in Lucian's side can we be?
That sounds like a lot of fun. Where can I join?
It is and it isn't, because we do have our limits. We are only allowed to do certain things, more specifically as guardians. Because mainly it still is a matter of mortal control. Which is why the deities haven't fully stepped in and squashed Lucian like a little bug he is. That, and we think he's working with someone very powerful, and we believe he's a deity, but we can't confirm.
What to be Kronos?
Got a time? No, I don't think so. Kronos doesn't get involved in normal affairs. He doesn't get involved in God's affairs. He's just a guy stuck walking backwards through time. Sucks for him. Unless you're referring to Kronans, the other dickhead.
No, that might be your thing.
That might be the one. We're not sure, but we can't confirm anything. No one's actually ever seen the guy. We just know for the amount of pull he has, he obviously has to have someone in high power pushing buttons, so to speak. Because there are a lot of sane things that Lucian does that doesn't make sense even for him. Malkavian is fucking insane. But there's a lot of crazy things he does. We're not sure. Actually, the thing that terrifies us is that we think actually he is behind the same stuff, and all the crazy stuff he's doing, the other guy is behind. Which probably should scare you more than anything if you know anything about Malkavians, because they don't do anything I know I shouldn't say that because we have one in our midst, but shit happens. A lot of the Primogens you once knew in the Kindred world are no longer. They're either dead or missing. We can't find them. So you know how impressive that is if we can't find them. Being Guardians, there's nothing hidden from us. The other good point is we do have the one and only area where the fairies have full control. You guys probably haven't run into them. If you ever meet the fairy creatures, they are some interesting little bastards. Pain in the ass, but they have their purpose. Great, huge cosmic power, I mean even more than we do, itty bitty living space. When I say that,
I know you're going to say that.
When I say that, they are no bigger than a 2-liter bottle. So, they are really small creatures, but they have a shit ton of power. They make our powers look like magic, parlor tricks that, street magicians can do. That's the kind of power they get. They, however, agree with the gods and say that it's not their battle. Mainly because no one's been stupid enough to try and fight them. Probably because, A, there's a lot of them, and B, they all have power. Can you imagine pissing off several 100,000 little guys with enough power to make the world cease to exist? Yeah. So, yeah, we try and stay on the good side. They're random. They actually don't take sides in the grand scheme of things. They're considered true neutral, which means they could care a fuck less whether they're working for a bad guy or a good guy. Which has caused a lot of interesting debates, I must say. Let's see. I think that's about the 50-cent tour. Oh, you see two small crystal, how to put it, looks like the old big pens where they kind of were in that weird shape, the clear ones, well, the ones that are still around. It looks kind of like that, except it's not a pen, it's just clear. You guys will need these. Hands one to each of you. It's your currency. It's money. Paper money is a thing of the past. Change money is a thing of the past. It's all done by those little sticks there. They're specifically designed only to be used by the one who currently wields them. Now they are yours, specifically. No one, in other words, someone tries to rob you, they're not going to get anything. They can get the little crystal thing, but it doesn't do anything. It only is specifically encoded for your DNA. Cool, huh?
That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how much I have in my account.
I don't know. I don't check. Joe here can check it for you if you really want. He can tell you the email. I probably should warn you, everything is more expensive now. Mainly because we're a free territory, and because any of the good stuff that we really want is under Lucian's control. We do have a few sources inside who get us things at discounted prices, but they can only do it every so often because if they do it anymore, they get in all kinds of shit, and then Lucian can close them down and kill them. So they take a risk helping us. Any other questions?
So basically, we have an unlimited food supply, or do we have to pay for our own food?
Anything we grow here, like we do have standard sit-down meals. Anything, like we can make pretty much whatever you want. I mean, we have some really good cooks here. No, I'm sorry, chefs. They hate it when I call them cooks. Uh, basically, we grow most of our own food, including the meat and everything else.
Hmm.
So I mean, we don't have to pay for anything because we just basically what a lot of people do is when the chefs will create meals for everybody, and believe me, it requires a lot of cooking time. Like they are currently cooking dinner now, and it's only God, it's only 10 in the morning. It's early. But they won't be done with the full thing of dinner until about 6 o'clock or so. Joe will announce for those in the house that it's dinner time. Um, you'll know, trust me, you'll get used to it after a while. Dinner's fun around here. Um, but basically, what we do is they'll cook the meals, and then people will volunteer to do the kitchen work or help go out and plant some stuff, whatever is required as a form of payment. So in a sense, we kind of do it on trade. It's not required; nobody has to do it, but let's be honest, if you're going to be an ass and just mooch off everybody, you tend to get a lot of other people pissed. We have a few that do that. We give them things to do, like shit that we give people who annoy us. We give them something to do to make them realize that it's probably a good idea if you actually help out on your own instead of letting us volunteer you for shit. Officially, it is still Rahira's house. Unofficially, I don't give a fuck what Rahira says. Me, the other Guardians, and a lot of other people have sweat and bloodshed and shed blood, sweat, and tears for this place. So, we have more rights to it right now. Not our fault he didn't look at the fine print of the meeting with Kronos. That's his stupid fault. Freeze time for 800 years. Oh yeah, Earth is just going to sit here and do nothing for 800 years. Yeah, sorry, it just doesn't work that way. There are rules they have to follow, and plus when a new Kronos comes around, because believe me, it's not the same one all the time. When a new Kronos comes around, he can say, you know what, I don't give a fuck about those rules. Fuck that. I don't care what he said. It was him, that's not me. I want to change things. Poof, it's all back to normal. So that's might be what happened. I don't know. You'd actually have to ask Kronos. Good luck getting a meeting with him. He's a busy guy, has to travel through time. Any other questions?
None that I can think of.
I am going to go and start helping.
Okay. What do you do?
Well, hold on. It's 2-something in the morning. So, actually, I'm going to lay down and sleep a little bit. Then I'm going to get up and help them with the cooking and the animals and stuff.
Okay. What do you do, Robert?
Actually, that sounds actually like a good idea. I think I should lay down and sleep for a little while. Get my energy. And then I think I might just go outside and see what they need help with outside. Since I like being steady.
Okay. Well, you guys both eventually find your rooms. Blaine, your room is, lack of a better term, decorated in a sky motif. Air, that's the only thing Dana could think of. Robert, your room is decorated in a water motif. So, it looks like you're in the ocean. With various decorations. It almost looks like you're in a fish tank. It's Daniel.
Yeah.
You just guess. He's like, air gets sky and water gets, say, look, a fish tank. because he happened to be passing by a fish tank when he thought of it.
Well, I'm just gonna lay down and sleep.
Okay.
Let me guess, I have a water bed, right?
Yes, actually. Blaine's bed feels like he's laying on air. He's like, oh. It's all nice and comfy. Your water bed's just perfect for you.
Nice.
Smart ass even in that. You guys sleep. You don't even know how much time passes.
Okay.
You wake up quite a while later. Looks like it's mid-afternoon by the sun.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm actually quite hungry, so I'm wondering if it's lunchtime.
Okay. You eventually find. I'm just gonna make it easy. You eventually find the cafeteria. Holy shit! This is a huge cafeteria. Now you know why the building's so big. And it's packed. There are races. There's all kinds of people here eating. I mean, it's not extremely packed. Obviously, not everybody is here because there are people on the job, so on and so forth. But it's pretty full right now. There's a lot of people here. You see, you kind of set up like a cafeteria line where you pick out whatever you want.
I would just look around, pick out a few things,
Okay.
And actually sit down and eat for a little bit.
Okay. What do you do, Blaine?
And try to absorb what's going on.
Blaine's gonna go downstairs to the cafeteria, get himself something to eat, and then he is going to go outside and start helping with the animals.
Okay. All right. Well, the food is good. Pretty good considering it looks like you're in a fucking school cafeteria, but still pretty good. Once you guys are done, you see a place for the various dishes and whatnot set off to the side. You see a strange box where you see people emptying what's left of their food. You hear it whir a little bit, and it's done. You can only assume that's probably the garbage can because they walk over, they drop. You can see all kinds of miscellaneous, whatnot, leftover food that they scrape all into the container, drop it off, and you hear zzz, and then it's done.
And I actually try to find out if anywhere that needs to be done.
Plenty of work that needs to be done. The house always needs to be cleaned. You can check and see if there's. I mean, thankfully, due to the way it's set up, there's not a lot of plumbing issues or anything major like that. But good cleaning, some yard work that needs to be done, trimming the trees, making sure they all stay at a certain level, so that way we can have the 6x4 for visual. Well, there's always training that's going on. There's always working in the fields. You can work on the border walls if you want.
Actually, I would like to actually protect go out and protect the compound.
Okay, well, you're going to have to take one of the cars to the wall. Or see if one of the golf carts is around here somewhere. It's what we use for easy transportation. Daniel apparently fixed them, so just FYI, when you hit the gas, hold on tight. They're a little faster than most golf carts you're probably used to.
Now, wondering, I actually go up to Joe and ask him how much I have in my account.
Let's see. Uh, let's see. 1.6 million.
Holy shit. All right. But like you said, nothing's cheap. Because I'm wondering if there are still if there's anything, vehicle wise that doesn't necessarily need gas, like plug-in or a plug-in car or something that is powered by the sun or something.
You guys haven't seen the cars yet.
Or, so I don't have to spend my money on a car, I could just teleport to the wall.
Sure. For
So I just teleport to the wall.
Okay, for added character knowledge. The cars are kind of a mix of, let's see, the Demolition Man cars and what was the other one? Back to the Future, when he goes to the future type cars. Gas is not required for any of
them. Nice.
And they run on pure water, which is a process called white fusion. And the funny thing is, the only thing it produces is steam. So in a sense, if you harness it, it produces more water. Great little thing. All right, well, sit and think for a minute. I have to step away for a moment. on mute. What the fuck?
Not everybody was on mute.
When I got back, everybody was on mute. All right. Well, I will leave it at there. I figure that's enough of a little taste of what you guys encountered. Plus, I don't want to do too much without Chris being around. Really, right. If Holly was also around, because basically I caught you guys up to where Holly is at. Because she stayed behind. She actually went back to her when you guys started your training. So this is all she's already run across. Which you would know if you watched the video. But like I said, I'm going to leave it here for now. That way you guys can get an idea. It gives me a little break and be able to think of what exactly I want you three to do on the calendar. Yeah, deal. Another thought process in my head. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I know this was one of our shorter videos, but I need others, so I will leave it here.